the last couple of days before payday is always the hardest. It's like getting paid every 2 weeks is a pain in the ass. I mean, I guess it's a step up from, say, state workers who only get paid once a month. Like, I can't even imagine. How does that work where I get one check a month and I'm supposed to stretch all of that shit out? Like, I lack the the responsibility to be able to budget for an entire month like that. I need to have a new influx of money coming in, but that's just me. Today is Wednesday. It's Hump Day. On my way to the store. Before I forget, hello Muffin. I hear you've been checking out my shit. What up? What up? News today. News today. What's going on, man? Y'all know my wife. We were both working for a company called Intercom, and I was the first to fall victim when this company started losing all their contracts. So now I'm on unemployment. Bummer. But Asia also worked for Intercon, which was fun, and I'm glad that we had an opportunity to take pictures together while we were both in uniform. It didn't happen often, but I didn't sign on with whatever new company it was. But Asia eventually did sign on with a new company called Triple Canopy, which is the building she's in now. Same building she was in Intercon, same shit, except now it's she gets paid 4 cents less an hour, but they offer her a good 401k. So it's like victory, victories. But I got an email this morning. Triple Canopy spotted one of my online resumes that I hadn't even updated. That's what's funny. So they spotted my online resume before I even updated it with the fact that I just came out of a state building. So imagine how they gonna feel when I walk up in there with my resume and they go, "What? You worked in a state building?" Fuck yeah, I worked in a state building, dog. Absolutely. So in a perfect world, we would get right back to about where we were. It's funny because in the email it says what they're looking for is somebody to cover shifts either from 7 to 7, which, I mean, I'd do it if they offered it. But also they said they have schedules that are 6 to 2, which is the schedule that I was doing before all this shit happened. So also I'm hearing rumors that the company that took over my building when I left, the building is not happy with them. So they'll probably be kicking them out, which I don't understand. I mean, I feel like if you sign a contract, I don't look, I don't know how none of that shit work. Don't care. But how ironic would it be if I go down here? It's Wednesday, by the way, Wednesday the 28th. How ironic would it be if on Wednesday the 28th I go I go and I interview for this job, and they go, "Oh yeah, we have a spot for you. Have you ever heard of the Franchise Tax Board?" And I'm gonna say, what a fucking coincidence. I'm already cleared for that building and I still have my badge. So I'll just slide right on there what I used to do. Like, the chances of that is unlikely, but whatever. Also, there are chances that people are about to get fired at Asia's job. So they could be shorthanded because they're sending floaters over there now. A floater is a guy who doesn't work there but works for the company. He fills in when somebody calls off. So could very well be that I ended up in Asia's building, which would be fun. I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. But right now though, I'm pretty comfortable on unemployment. Like, if we're just being honest though, I always feel real shitty when Asia gets up to go to work in the morning and then like my fat ass just lay around in the bed. But I'm bringing in money, I'm doing my part. But as a man, I feel a little weird. As a man, I want to be doing more. So when this interview came up from out of nowhere, like, I'd be silly not to take it because unemployment would literally only last me for the rest of the year. And that would mean we would be in that same boat where we used to be, where, all right, well, no more money coming in. Well, tax time is coming. I can live off this tax money until something else comes up. I don't want to do all of that. That's not the route I want to take. So if an opportunity presents itself, I want to go ahead and just jump on it. Triple Canopy seems like a pretty decent company. Asia don't have no complaints, and plus the uniforms look like they work for the fucking Umbrella Corporation. Asia come home every day look like she been guarding the fucking T virus and shit. It's cool. But I am on my way to the store to grab a loaf of bread so my wife can have a sandwich in the morning so she can take it to lunch. And probably a soda. We'll see. And then she's making chicken pot pie. Imagine that, chicken pot pie. My wife is gonna make homemade chicken pot pie. I mean, she's not gonna make the chicken like she's got chicken. But that's it. I just wanted to pass that bit of information along to you. That's where we stand right now. I wonder what she would want to drink. You know, let's go with a Sprite. Let's do that. I don't do Sprite very often. Plus, I like the Sprite in you, so. But I hate being in the store on the phone, so I'm gonna go. Deuces.